Alright, so now we're going to prepare the controllers and also the TTRS jacks as well. So we'll start off with the TTRS jacks because they're fairly quick to do. Now the orientation of these is a little bit different depending on which side you're using. So as you can see on this side, make sure like these connections are pointing out. So in this case, this would go in like so, and so the connections would need to be pointing out like this, and therefore, you know, it looks different. So just make sure it's like that, and then just solder it nicely. So a pro tip for the solder is make sure your end is like nice and shiny, so you can use a file, just file off the end a little bit. That way it'll be much easier to solder. Because if your end is like black like this, it doesn't really solder too well. So yeah. Now if you have a breadboard, it's a little bit easier to do this. You just stick it on. But since I don't, I'll just do it like this. Alright, so that looks grand. Make sure none of the connections are touching. And this one is fairly close to touching actually. So let me just melt him down a little bit. Alright, there we go. So yeah, now it's all good. So yeah, to get this in here, it's a little bit tricky. So what I like to do is, I like to get one of these bad boys and then just kind of grab him at the end, at the very end, and then kind of like push him in. Oh shit. Yeah, it's a bit fucking tricky to get in because the tolerances here are pretty thin, whatever. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, that ripped it off. God damn it. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to grab another one. It is very sad. I'll be right back. Alright, so this time I'm gonna try and shove this guy straight away inside here and then solder after. Because if he breaks, okay, whatever. Because if he breaks, at least we didn't waste time on it. God damn it. Alright, let me try and push him in this time. For fuck's sake. Okay, well this time we got it in, but he fucking broke. Again. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna be fucking going through all of them. Don't know what the heck is going on now, because for the first keyboard I built, I did not have this problem at all. What the heck? Okay. I don't know if it's the weather, because the weather is really fucking warm today, so that might be it. These might be melted or something weird like that, but anyway, we should be able to get one in eventually. All right, there we go. That looks in finally. Okay, so yeah, third time is the charm. Christ, okay, well. Yeah, so make sure it's like plugged in like that. I'm just gonna use one of these as supports. So that's easier to solder in. Right, here we go. All right, so once you got two in, the rest should be fairly easy. All right, there we go. So yeah, good thing they come in a packet of 10. Otherwise it would be fucked. So yeah, that's that. All right, so next thing is the actual controllers. So yeah, these come with, so yeah, first of all, we're going to be mounting them down. So you see the way, so the buttons will be down that way when we put them inside here, like so. You still have access to the buttons, so that's why we're mounting them down. God damn it. All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, these come a bit too long, so you kind of need to snap them off. So easiest way, well, first of all, it's going to be this way, but yeah, easiest way is to kind of just grab it here and then snap it off like that, just with your fingers, and it works out just fine. And do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, again, just with your fingers, and it snaps off just fine. All right, now for these, the trick is you can get the second one. And if you put it on top, this will line it up perfectly. Actually, I should put it the other way. So yeah, like that. And then you need like and just kind of secure it in place one way or another. So yeah, that will do. All right. So yeah, then just solder the ends of these and you should be good to go. So yeah, this is gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna pause the video while I'm doing it. Yeah, so when you're done one side, you can just turn it over, because it's easier, you know, to solder near to you. So yeah, also make sure these actually work. So you can flash Circuit Python on these or something like that. I actually used these to test the LEDs. So yeah, I'll go through that later, I suppose. Yeah, so what am I doing? Yeah, so turn it over to this side and then just continue on soldering. Yeah, so once you're done one of them, make sure that none of the connections here are like touching or anything. So yeah, this looks good. And make sure like the connections are actually, you know, fully made as well. So yeah, they look fine for me. All right, so we can put this one into one of the holders. So you just want to slap it upside down and push it in, and it should fit like quite perfectly. You should still have access to the hole at the back. So yeah, all that is good. Oh yeah, actually, before I do that, one more thing that we need to do. No, you can do it in here. As you see this section here, you need to solder a connection between here. This just means that the full power from USB will be going to the raw pin. So, and we need that to power the LEDs. You actually don't need it if you plan to use like a few LEDs, but since I'm using like a shit ton, we do need it. So yeah. So yeah, the bridge is fairly straightforward. Just dump a bit of solder on there and then that's it. So yeah, nothing hard there. All right, so for the next one, you'll need something to support it. So what I have here is a Pro Micro. So just take this bad boy out. I wonder if these actually fit. Okay, there's one pin short, so can't use those. Okay. So yeah, same thing as before. Take the one side. Oh wait, wrong fucking chip. Yeah, so make sure your chip is the same. So yeah, just pull that off. All right, now for this one, I kind of fucked up when doing these last time, so I'm gonna have to do this in pieces. So I'm gonna need to do two pieces at the bottom separately. But anyway, yeah, these are the same size, so they should join up just fine. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, they joined up just fine. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit more awkward to hold it. So I'm probably just gonna hold it from this side. Yeah, probably just gonna do one side at a time or something. All right, yeah, that should be fine. There's some madness going on outside, what the heck? Alright, there we go. So yeah, can remove this bad boy now. Well, we can try remove him. Okay, there we go. So I'll just put him back so I don't confuse it. And then we'll need 2 of these. Okay, these are kind of hard to break apart when they're so small, so just grab one of these bad boys, one of these bad boys. Okay, there we go. Took it apart. And now I just need to figure out a way to solder these in. Damn it. So yeah, I suppose we'll need this bad boy again. Just to hold them in place. It's a bit all over the place, but it is how it is. Alright. So yeah, just do it like that. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. I can actually just have it on the floor, the table I mean, and then just finish these up. Like so. Then I can take these out and finish the rest of it. So yeah, I'll pause the video while I'm doing that, and then I'll come back in a second. Alright, so yeah, now we got this whole thing soldered in. And just slap it in right here. Like so. Oh yeah, and again, don't forget to short the here. Yeah, so that's nice and quick. Alright, so next thing is we're gonna wire up these to the controller, but before we do that, we need to make this thing here. Is it? Yeah, so we need to make this thing here pretty much, because we need to share the raw power like so. So yeah, I'm just gonna prepare the materials here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to color code materials as much as I can. So we'll just go with pure red for this one. Now these don't need to be too long or anything like that, so just chop off about this amount. Both sides, Christ. Okay, not sure why that thing just decided to stop working. Well, at least we have this. Okay. And then about equal amount from this side as well. Like so. Then just strip them down. So yeah, I'll just pause the video because this might take a while. All right, so yeah, I have them prepared here. Also have prepared 2 heat shrink tubes. So I'm gonna put the heat shrink tubes can actually go on later, so yeah, that's fine. So first thing you want to do is you want to grab two of these ones, you know, with the male connector here. Put them as close as you can together, and then just twist them around like so. Then bring in the male connector, and then you want to twist it around here. It's a little bit tricky doing it this way, but yeah, it should work out. Just kind of give it a good, god damn it, okay, you know what, fuck the twisting, honestly, like, so just dump a bunch of, what you call it, solder on him, solder him up, then solder this guy, these two guys up as well. Yep, like so. And then just use the helping hands to actually help you. So kind of align them somewhat reasonably. And then just dump a bunch of solder on here. Okay, that looks fine. Make sure they're actually stuck together. And yeah, these seem to be okay. So then what you can do is get the heat shrink tube here and get a lighter or something. Let me see if I have one. So we're just gonna use the soldering iron. So if you keep the thing just above the hot point, then it will eventually shrink, although it is a lot faster with the lighter, but it is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't. Yes, if you rotate it a little bit, it helps as well. And just try get the ends to, like, you know, not move. Alright, so I think this is good enough. Okay, maybe not. God damn it. Yeah, so I guess if you kind of tap it as well, it goes a little bit faster. Alright, surely that's good enough now. Yeah, that's good enough now. Doesn't move, which is good. So yeah, then you want to do the exact same thing on the other with the other piece. So I'll just pause the video while I do that. All right. So yeah, now we have both of them prepared here. So what you want to do is just want to plug in this side to the raw section. Come on, to the raw section like so on both ends. Like so. All right. So yeah, then we'll need to find 4 wires here. I'm just gonna use these. So yeah, like so. Yeah, so 4 here. All right. So here we take a look at the diagram here again. Scroll all the way to the top. Yes, this is essentially what we're doing, but with extra steps. All right, so here we go. So, yeah. So yeah, the tip of the thing will be going to the raw. So I guess we'll use the raw as yellow in this case. So yeah, it'll be yellow, green, blue. Come on, Jesus. Blue and purple, like so. So yeah, same thing on the other side. So the yellow is the tip. So yeah, on these things it does show you, like, or has the letters, you know. So yeah, yellow, blue, green, and there we go. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake. Just get onto the fucking thing. There we go. Christ. All right. So yeah, anyway, next part here is we need to, well, the ground is easy, so just connect the ground to the ground pin, and that is the sleeve 2, right? Yeah, sleeve. Yes, sleeve will be the ground. Okay, cool. So yeah, the ground is right next to the raw pin. Actually, yeah, so anyway, first of all, one of these needs to go to the raw pin, so it doesn't actually matter which one that much. Well, I mean, the tip needs to go to the raw pin, is what I meant to say. But I mean, it doesn't matter which one of these is, you know. All right, like so. All right, because they transmit and receives on the other side, we're gonna, you know, we need to go in like this, so just chop that one off. So, all right, so here it's kind of important for the transmit and receive. So if you can see the diagram, so yeah, the left one will be, so yeah, the R2, so on this thing, yeah, so the ring 2 here will be going to receive. So the ring 2 here is blue, so blue will be going to receive. So this will be the RX on the motherboard or on the chip. So then ring 1 will be going to transmit. So ring 1 is green. So that is just above receive. And then this one will just be going to ground, and ground is right next to these 3 pins. So yeah, the left side should look like this. Let me just get you a better view. So yeah, like that. Then the right side will be the opposite. So the green one will be, oh yeah, so on the right side they're actually right here. So yeah, the green one, wait. Yes, so the ring 2 is going to transmit. So blue is going to be going to TX, like so. And the green will be going to receive. Yeah. Come on, RX. And then the purple will be going to ground, like so. Okay. So yeah, that is wonderful. So yeah, then just double check. So if you put these side by side, the receive on this one is blue, and the receive on this one is green. Then the transmit on this one is blue, and then the transmit on this one is green. So that way, you know, they can transmit and receive at the same time. So yeah, that's how it looks like. It actually doesn't matter which one's left and right, as long as both of them are different, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it for this part of the setup. So yeah, we'll continue on with some other stuff.